Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV, the Kongo. We're going for 3 achievements. We're going for African Tower. We have to take all of Africa. We're going for Mare Nostrum. We have to take the Mediterranean Sea coast and form the Roman Empire. Nothing holy about it. And we already got Hoarder by getting a bunch of cults in our religion. We are, of course, because we're going for an African-European achievement, we are at war in India. It is what we do. Well, we want the trade power. We saw an option to release a subject here with a bunch of cores, and the plan is just to feed all those cores to our subject sooner rather than later. And then eat the subject and make that part of my trade company. We have a ginormous advantage over our enemies, especially over VJ, where tech is concerned. But, I mean, this is India, and these guys have a bunch of people. And they've been running numbers and numbers and numbers into my troops, and we have been losing fights. Not that we won all fights or anything. We have been losing some fights. But we're also been crushing them. And Delhi, who's the bigger issue here? Because they have... Oh, they have control over here. That's something I should have paid attention to. I want to block this army from ever leaving Sri Lanka, but I forgot that they can pass if they have control of both sides. I should have taken care of that in a better way. Well, we're just gonna go back and kill these guys then. And there's the capital of VJ. So now we can just march both of these down there and kill whoever's in that area. I think that's gonna be fine. We're capped on dip because I'm a fool. We're also ahead of time, so we should spend that dip on something else. I'm not gonna buy down war exhaustion. I have accepted a bunch of cultures, I believe. I could do one more, but these are not at all essential. Could buy mercantilism for even more trade, which is nice and all. I really want to spend some on annexing, and we can't do that right now. We have 3 free diplomats, which also can't be right. Let's do a tiny bit of development, and then see that once we're done with the war, we can annex some people. I think we've budgeted up Brunei already, and that should be good. Now, sort by price, look for somebody good to do. Like maybe Swellendam. Or the gold mine in Lobi, actually. Is that the one that has already depleted twice? Even have encouraged development on. I'm just gonna drop some dip in there. And get back to work. What are the rebels? Portuguese. Ugh. Ugh, Portuguese. Oh, because we're no longer suppressing. I see. I should have been sitting on these Portuguese, but I dealt with other rebels, and then they decided, you know, good time to rise up as any. Now, if I can get these guys dead, then this war is probably won. And I'm going to take this battle. I hope the Delians, yes, the Delians get out before I arrive, and they don't, unfortunately. But it's still fine, though. Killed 10, 11 at the cost of 4.5. And you're running back to Sri Lanka. And this time I'm not going to let you have the control of the land. And then Portuguese did fire. Oops. Let's get rid of them. Jampur declared war on VJ. That is quite unfortunate for them. Malacca doesn't like me. Okay. Acceptable. So now they can no longer cross here. I actually think that the war is doing so well, right? Oh, we're doing so well in this war now that we don't actually need to send over more troops. I thought about sending over more troops once we had the naval superiority, but it seems like we don't need that. Look at that crushing defeat again. How are you feeling? Yeah. Actually happier to be in the war. Probably bought down war exhaustion or something. But still, they had 8 enthusiasm. Once they had 0, they are gonna peace out. For sure. They can't not. So that's cool. Do I go back to sieging? Probably. Just crush Udagiri there. build me a mostly Merc siege stack. 6. Did I lose some Mercs somewhere? Feels like a low number of Mercs. With Mwine and get on that. And you guys can then go to, to that place. It's gonna be fine. Take control of the rest of the land down here, and good. Now these boats are over here, but not actually needed. We have 3 free diplomats. We should do things. What should we be doing? Ajuran needs to die eventually. We cannot quite fabricate on them. We need to do some colonization before we can. We need new claims on Mombasa, but that has time. I think we start building ones on Timbuktu again. Even if that's not going to make the Ottomans particularly happy. And no, we might as well start building on Spain? You're only allied to Portugal? Well, it's actually easier to attack Spain than Portugal. Let's build a Spanish on them. We have so many Spanish colonies that need to die anyway. It's a lot of Spanish work to do. We also need a ton of their mainland. So yeah, it's gonna be work. Muscovy hiring regiments from the Ottomans. Kongo occupying Piri. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna turn down to speed 4. Reason being that I've had enough comments by now in the comment section complaining about the speed that I'm playing at, that I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try playing at speed 4. It's not my personal preferred speed at all, but there have been so many people, and maybe, I mean, there's always more people than the vocal minority, right? So I want to give it a try. If you have a preference and haven't talked about that in the comments yet, at what speed I should be playing on, then please do let me know in that comment section. If you hate speed 4 and you really want me to go back to speed 5, then definitely let me know. Because, it's just... There are different opinions out there, and I probably won't ever be able to get it all right, but I need to sort of understand what most of you want. To be able to make the best out of this. So, if you like me playing at speed 4 instead of speed 5, do let me know. If you'd like me to go back to speed 5, definitely let me know. Because the only way that I can make that happen is if you let me know. Yeah, it's a lot of talking about that without too much sense. But it's, I think you guys get what I'm talking about. We're capped on mill here. I'm gonna buy 1 more general. Finally get a good one. That's not a bad one. 633. Not bad at all. Who do we get rid of? I mean, probably this 2221. Even if it's only one of 2 siege leaders that we have. But I think... getting rid of you is the correct choice here. And then I'm gonna spend some more of that mill because we're still ahead of time. I'm gonna spend it on... No, we don't need to do that at all. Could harsh treat a bit just to get the thing. Let's take these Mombasans. Yeah, let's buy some absolutism. And as a nice side effect, we're also getting a reduction in rebels. But I really just want to buy the absolutism. Cool. So yes, do let me know if you don't like me playing at speed 4. And do let me know if you like it either way. So my reasoning to stay at speed 5... was always that, yes, sure, I make more mistakes, and that's just obvious, right? If I had a slower speed, I would make fewer mistakes. I'm not gonna say I would make no mistakes, because, my intelligence or lack thereof does play a role in that, but I definitely have fewer things where I miss a stack moving in and stuff like that. But on the other hand, I kind of get bored when things are slow, things are moving slowly, so it was always something I was willing to accept. I was willing to accept my mistakes in return for a more interesting game. But if it's actually true that it's for viewing it's easier to view if I'm playing slower. Not because of my mistakes, but just because you can see things easier, then sure, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna white piece daily here. I don't think we care about anything from them. Just want them out. So just white piece them. And then we can do to VJ whatever we want. Yeah, those Dalian stacks can now leave Sri Lanka, but that's, I mean, sure. We don't care about Dalian stacks anymore. What is our piece here anyway? We want all the land that is your cores to be yours. Madurai, 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 Madurai. Me. This needs to be Madurai. And this needs to be Madurai, which it is, and this needs to be Madurai. So now all of this should be controlled by Madurai, is that correct? Yeah, it looks good. If I had a diplomat in 3 days, let's see, minimum. Give me that reconquest. Like that. Nobody even remotely cares, aggressive expansion-wise. Now the question becomes, of course, do we take more? Could take stuff for ourselves so we don't have to eat it. It's probably fine. Like, take Kumari here, take this whole state for ourselves with the centers of trade in it. Doesn't sound horrible. These centers of trade are also really good. Level 2s. I mean, they're gonna be degraded to level 1, but they're still gonna be, I mean, that effectively increases our trade power because it reduces theirs. So what does happen if I take a bunch of land for myself here? People start to care, but the only one that is slightly, none of these are really a problem. Because the numbers are so low. Of course, it might mean that eventually we're gonna have to deal with VJ as well. But it's not like we're gonna do tons of expansion in this area, so that's probably fine. Cost 45 dip. It's a bunch of admin to core. We could always give more of this land to our subject. And spend our admin coring something else. But what would that be? I mean, this part, I guess. I think this is gonna be fine. This sort of piece deal. But maybe it's better to take this state instead with these, deal with those level center, that level center. God damn it. That level 2 center of trade. Is that so hard to say? So we grab like this for ourselves. Honestly, if we do this, we want it for a subject, right? We're already giving them part of that state anyway. So why not do this then? Take control of those 2 pieces of land in a minute, and then that should be fine. You need to siege a fort if there is any. Oh, this is already being sieged by somebody else, and that's all the forts there are. We might have issues getting the amount of war score we need for the full piece. Because of the other war that's happening here. No, I think there is a VJN army somewhere, right? Still 20,000 guys somewhere. We need to be a bit careful with the carpet sieging. We might have to go and take candy, actually. Take candy from that baby. Because forts are most of the war score, and there's not a lot of fort left here. Let's walk this army to candy. And continue. I don't know where these VJs are. I mean, surely they are somewhere. And they're gonna pop up and annoy me. But maybe they're scared, or maybe they're somewhere in Jampuri land, which would be the best outcome. Almost capped on dip again. Still out of time. And that's with me constantly spending dip on expelling everybody. Are we focused on dip? No, we're focused on mill. Don't even know if that's correct. Don't know what I want to be focused on right now. Let's do some more development then. In a place that's cheap and that likes this, like you. Again, not gonna bother too much with the edicts right now. Now Brunei, how much do you like me? I want to really start eating. Oh, you love me. Good. I want to start eating them as soon as we're out of this war. Do we have any other subjects that need to be eaten? Tarascan, I guess. Madurai is not ready yet. And the rest, no. So it's only Tarascan that we could eat. with their tiny issue here. I don't think we want to, though. Do we? Do you have any cores on those? Tiny bit. Wouldn't hate feeding that to you, though. When we get to that Spanish War anyway. And why are we so split up? I was probably dealing with some rebels. Or something. And no, I just want to move that guy there. Alright. Back to work. Oh, tons of money. Money. Should probably also upgrade some centers of trade somewhere, but I don't currently... I can't do it because I'm a piece. What should I be saying? Universities. I want 5 universities. And there are definitely ways to decide where to build them properly. But with the universities I can never be bothered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, because they reduce development costs. If you want to do development, you want to do it in a place you want a university. So technically, when you build a university, you should think first about whether or where you want to do future development. And that's just so much work. And then universities are going to spread the Enlightenment. And you don't want to... You don't want them to all be in one place. You want them to be spread out so you have a lot of places that the Enlightenment spreads from. But that's just all tiny sort of issues. And I can't be bothered. Is the thing. Now, there's your army. You need a general. Stop walking on that fort. And we could actually do our peace there already. No, we can't. Probably. Cede everything to Madurai. You would still do it. Okay. Oh, wow, we have so much more. Okay. Ottoman, Spain, VJ. Yeah. Is there anything else we would want to take? I kind of want this to be our only war against the VJs. Not spend too much time down here. Just improve on that trade company a bit. It'd be nice to take these 2 centers of trade from them, I guess. But that's probably gonna be a bit expensive. Yeah, I can't do it. Could take Calicut here. Which adds Portugal to potential coalition. But this can't actually fire, so that's fine. I think this is okay. I'm gonna ask for some ducats. Decent amount of ducats, considering. Alright. Now, do I really want this Calicut for myself, or do I just... I probably should also give that to my subject. It's gonna hurt because of them not having the stuff. Right? That's fine, though. Actually, they seem to be better than I am. Never mind. So they pay less war score for it than I do, which is cool. Alright. Grab all of that. Be done. Oh, I forgot to send off trade. Fudge. Or did I take that for myself? I think I took it for myself. But we're at peace. We can easily just give that over to the subject. That part is fine. Where's... what's your name? Madurai. Grand Province... Tundanyu. Bam. Alright. That wasn't too bad. First it looked easy, then it looked pretty harsh when all those Dalians came in, and then it was fine in the end. You're captured. You can go and protectorate in, not the Ivory Coast, let's do Coromandel. And you... What's my next war gonna be? Where do I need you? I mean, I still want to do that. Don't need to do that. Or we go over there to deal with the Castilians. How are they doing ship-wise anyway? Probably really strong, right? Spain. Spain, armies, navies is what I'm looking at. 39 heavies. And that's not counting the subjects. And not counting the Portuguese. So we're not going to navally challenge the Spanish anytime soon. It's going to be annoying for Gibraltar. So that probably means I want to use you here. For now. Rebels are all fine. Sailors. Currently using a lot more sailors than we're gaining. Maybe I should make another pass on the stupid docks. Docks. I don't even know where docks are. I don't know what a dock is. I don't want to know what a dock is. I'm gonna build you. What's with the sorting here? I don't get it. There. Give me more sailors. I want more boats. Now, peacetime. What do we need to do at peacetime? Eat our subject. Brunei. Oh, you can't? Wait, you are at 100. I'll marry you if I have to. I mean, improving would have been probably safer, because we won't lose 5 legitimacy. But this is faster. I like fast. Now tech, we're still like 2 years ahead. 2 years ahead, yeah. What are my diplomats doing? Claims and annexing, all right. Subjects. See if any of my subjects can declare wars. Yayu. Spanish Peru. We said that was a bit shaky. Castilian Brazil. On Catua. No, they have more troops for sure. Tech 19 to my subjects Tech 20. That's not gonna be enough to beat the Castilian Brazilians. I mean, Catua is strong and all. And I could make Galicia also declare the war, but that might mean that the Spanish just overrun Galicia and then, Yeah, it's just too big. Could I make Galicia declare war? No, just on New Granada. Iruva. New Spain. Yeah. These are not really wars we can win, or subjects can win. And giving them money only helps a tiny bit. Because they still won't have the force limit. And they won't just go way over force limit, I think, to deal with that. So, diplomat from the Ottomans, sure. Madurai, are you already giving me your trade power? Because I really want that. Madurai. Give me that trade. Brunei is giving me the trade. Good. See what that means for our Coromandel trade power. 12%. That's still not insane, considering 31%. That's better. Did I change this number? Must have. Just get rid of some of you. Whatever. Trade company investment. Really need to upgrade some centers of trade. Everybody loves me, including my subjects, which is kind of nice. Or diplomatic. I mean, nobody needs a diplomatic insult casus belli. So, yes. There are reasons, very few, but there are reasons where you, or cases in which you want one. But they're just so few, far between. I think my boats can come back over here. The brig, get in there. You're still suppressing? You're still suppressing. Do we need to still suppress? Oh, yes. Also this. You are not suppressing when you really should. So I think the plan is to just eat Makassar before they get eaten by their rebels. 4 reasons. The Spanish. And we're kept on mill. Could boost up that legitimacy again for some... 89 mil for 2 absolutism? Yeah, that seems fine. Really need to get that absolutism up. Because we have a lot of conquering to do. And not all that much time. Slightly less than 200 years left to complete this whole run. I mean, it's still a number, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's no time. These tempers are bad. These are acceptable workshops though. But now we should stop because we need money in the bank. For our sellers. Right. It was a mistake. We're going to lose part of this colony here. It's going to take 2 guys and make them use this. Oh no, this boat. Let's see. What do you want to bet that they were going to use the other boat? No, it's the right boat. Hooray. I'm not going to be in time to deal with these. I just want to be there when we need to. Wait, do we actually get cut off here? No, that's Katua. Oh, it's Katua. That's why it looks weird. I see. This is odd. So you guys, I want like a bunch of you. Make me a real army here. 28 size. Attach to that boat. Get over to whoop Banjar for now. And then we're just gonna hop over there and eat them. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I know they killed some settlers. It happens. And I don't pay attention. So when can I take this? Still 2 years. That religious center. Hey, chance of new heir in our thing that doesn't really have heirs at all. That's awesome. Trade protection against Ming. Spain. Dang. Oh, we got discovered in Spain. Whoops. Let's make a quick claim on Spain. The claim in Spain falls sometimes on the plain. Or, you know, the desert. Drylands. It's pretty much plain, right? Claim on you guys. Don't have a claim on Gao anymore, apparently, so let's get that back. That's the most important one. And pass along. Spain, Timbuktu. Good, good. Conquer more people. Oh, it would be so nice when in a war against Spain we can take all these stupid places. Maybe all these islands too. Throw them out of... I don't know, we should spend war score on eating like the Philippines or whatever this is. It's the Philippines, right? I think so. My geography is perfect, by the way. Grab a leader. Oh, we really lost some leaders. Attach to the boat, get out there. And declare war, take Pelopo, go land. You better run away. Shipped off some more minorities. Lost our master of the mint. Send off some more minorities. Since we have all that dip anyway, might as well spend it on getting rid of some Sunni. Great advisor, admin guy. I mean... Wait, you're pretty cheap. 8 ducats seems cheap. I'm gonna buy you. And then we're gonna spend some more mill, right? Right. Still got another year to pass, so... Find me some rebels to handle. No, that's too expensive. Not paying 113. Although these are 43,000 Kilvin separatists. What's the number? Whew. Okay. We can roll a general while our thing is still up, right? He knows what maneuver is. That he does. And then I think we just click some into development somewhere. Is that correct? Should I just buy more absolutism? I think I buy more absolutism. I still don't... These guys are gonna rebel anyway. Doesn't help. Let's take the Sakalavans and treat them harshly. 80? I never know what these numbers are based on. See, these are 44. That's a number. And these are too low to treat harshly. Now I get that it's kind of funny that I, at the same time, need to get rid of mill power and don't want to spend it. But that's me. It's always me. Come on, get out there. Wait, you fled. That was clever, and then you came back. That was not clever. Trade protection against Ming is lost. Acceptable. Come on, get out there. Land. Speed 4. Hype. Get out there. Bit of a naval invasion here. Let's crush these rebels real quick. End of our golden era. Maybe I should have spent some... Should probably have spent some power on something first. Speaking of spending power, do we still need to pay for that policy? Probably yes, right? Until when? When can I remove it? 52. No longer used to caring about policies like that. You don't have siege pip, I know that. So let's just... Oh, wrong button. Definitely wrong button. Did not mean to consolidate there. Might have lost a unit or two. Which is not the end of the world, but it would be nice if we didn't. Now I have boats. Wait, you are... Oh no, you're not daring, you're just thrown out. And you guys... Are you actually blockading? Yeah, you are. Good. Yeah, you are. Who's a good blockade? Can we get into that battle? Yes. Conquest against Slapperneck, that's fine. Natives... Is my army already there? It is. Good. Oh, it already killed them. Good. Capture the transport. Fine. Detach that transport. Join that fleet. And you guys. Not really needed over here anymore, but I'm gonna kill these guys. I could take their land without killing them, but they would become rebels and then I would have to kill them anyway, so I might as well do that now. There. Shock damage received, minus 10%. Not the worst trait at all. And what is the worst at all is though that we already have to put another cut in here. Was my mic too loud this whole episode? I hope not. It just looked like it was. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, but if you like, maybe subscribe to my channel. If there's anything you want to say to me, do it down there in that lovely, lovely little comment section. I hope I wasn't too loud on this episode. If there were audio issues, I'm going to try to fix them next time. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.